The United States government says it is committed to empowering Nigerian youth with the knowledge required to excel as entrepreneurs. The U.S. Consul General Will Stephens spoke at an event in Port Harcourt to mark the end of a 6-month training for women in creating wealth through recycling. Senior reporter Uche Okoro has more.
The event took place at the American Corner in the University of Port Harcourt, and officials of the U.S. Consulate and management staff of the institution were in attendance. They are celebrating the success of another initiative of the United States government to build the capacity of young people in Nigeria. Under this Learn to Earn project, 10 women learned how to make furniture from reusable materials like vehicle tires and plastic waste.
Female entrepreneurs.
The sponsors believe that empowering women will have a positive economic impact on the society, given their large population.
We know that when women are working, that money is going home, to their homes, to their children, to the education and health of the next generation. So we are laser focused on helping female-led entrepreneurship, female-led businesses, helping get them the tools they need to succeed.
Degrees alone are no longer enough, but when you combine certificates or degrees with skills, then you produce a total man or a total woman. And so what they are helping us to do here is something that is of tremendous benefits.
The program was also aimed at reducing environmental pollution that is caused by poor and dangerous disposal of waste that can be recycled.
The idea of taking things that have been used and reusing them, reducing what we use and then reusing what we've used into different purposes is absolutely essential. We have to figure out a way to recycle, or we're going to be overcome by a mountain of our own waste.
Nigeria's unemployment rate has risen to about 33%. And so trainings like these are expected to help position beneficiaries to generate income and create jobs.
I'm a final year student of University of Port Harcourt, so I intend after school to start up my own business of tire nature and furniture making. That's what I have in mind to do next. And this has given me a great opportunity because I have gotten the experience I need as a startup.
The U.S. Consul General also during the visit pledged his government's commitment to cordial bilateral relations between his country and Nigeria, especially in the area of capacity building. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has presented the 2023 budget proposal of 561 billion naira to the State House of Assembly. The governor says the fiscal document, termed Budget of Seamless and Stable Transition, will ensure completion of major ongoing projects and payment of outstanding loans. Ikenna Amechi report, after which we'll have the weather forecast, followed by business news.
Arriving the Delta State House of Assembly to present the 7th and the last annual state budget, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa first reeled out the scorecard of his administration in the last 7.5 years on the saddle.
So far, we have produced 13,510 new youth entrepreneurs from previously unemployed and underemployed youth. An additional 223,905 direct jobs were created. In the tertiary education sector, 3 existing institutions we upgraded to universities in year 2021 to create more opportunities for our bright students. In the health sector, the contributory health scheme currently has over 1.2 million enrollees, the highest in the country. Critical public infrastructures such as roads, bridges, and drainages continue to receive priority attention. Ongoing and completed projects numbering 883 cover a total length of 1,932.14 kilometers of road.
With the 2022 budget already recording a high performance, the governor has the same optimism about the 2023 budget, but he acknowledges that the prevailing situation in the economy and insecurity in the country are factors that can impede the budget performance.
There's a downturn in the economy, but particularly in Nigeria, it is very, very challenging because of the level of debt that we have in this country, and the very high cost of subsidy, and we are looking forward to the completion of ongoing projects, particularly the high-ticket projects, and also looking into repayment of loans that we have at the moment.
The 2023 budget has a capital expenditure of 58% and puts into consideration ongoing projects and loans repayments. In the coming days, these legislators will scrutinize the budget proposal submitted by the executive and ensure it is passed into law before the end of the year. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.
On the security advisory issued by the U.S. Embassy, let's bring in a former deputy director of the DSS, Dennis Amakri, who joins us live via Zoom from the United States. Mr. Amakri, let's begin by getting your reaction on this advisory given by the U.S. and U.K. government, especially considering also that just about a week before that, the Australian Embassy had advised its citizens not to travel to Nigeria.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. This kind of advice or alert from embassies is not a new thing at all. And it is done for the benefits of their citizens who are in Nigeria. So like you said, Australia, even India has all told them about what is going on. But let's look at the alert itself. This alert was given out by the DSS some weeks ago, the same alert. And then, of course, many people maybe, because it's from Nigeria, many people don't take it very seriously. But you can see that the American Embassy, UK, other countries are now re-echoing it because the threat is for real. It is for real. And we have to take it very, very seriously. So I don't think there is anything wrong about, or it's not meant to cause alarm in the system. Alerts are made to inform people, to make them to be aware, so that you are not taken by surprise.
All right. As it is now, the federal government has said it will not be stampeded by these terror advisories by these other countries. How reassuring really is the call by the Ministry of Information and Culture that security operatives are on top of the situation?
Our security operatives are on top. Just like I said, this particular advisory has come some weeks back. And of course, the police has already gone ahead. The IG said yesterday that they're on top of it. The DSS is on top of it. I think the Minister for Information should also tone down his approach, because the U.S. Embassy is actually working with us, with the Nigerian security agencies. So it is not that it's not an antagonistic kind of advice. It's something that all of us can use, to get the security system more hardened in Nigeria.
All right. We know that over time there's been a lot of talks about fake news and hate speech, and most times just have, especially the Ministry of Information, talk about this, the fact that people shouldn't share these kinds of information. But wouldn't that in some way also be an infringement of the rights of people to know?
I agree with you. It is as citizens we are supposed to be informed about what is happening. The security agencies will inform you that this is what we think is going to happen. So when you see something, say something. Another aspect of that is for the public to also know that this is it's just like saying that, look, there is a thief in town. He's wearing a t-shirt, red t-shirt and blue jeans. Look for him. And when people see him, they will tell the security agencies. It is not a matter of we don't want to tell anybody because we don't want people to be scared. The more informed citizens are, the better for their own rights. So I don't think there is anything against the rights of Nigerian citizens.
All right. We know that also the minister referred to the number of killings, school shootings in the United States, and the fact that the U.S. itself does not seem able to predict when the next would happen and where it would actually take place. Thank you very much, Mr. Dennis Amakri, Deputy Director, DSS, for your time on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much.
Okay, former Deputy Director, actually, to